Welcome back at Ask the Professor. It's really not nice outside, so let's see. Still the same park, same atmosphere. Not in the track, but maybe next time it are possible to do it. So many thanks for your questions and also about your input, your ideas, your questionings also to your other colleagues. So let's see what are the questions and let's start. First question was really nice about why do we change old obsolete lines into new lines, and that could be multiple reasons. For example, they are old because we are using old techniques, or the infrastructure or the civil works are that old you have to renew the full corridor, for example, or you have to renew the power line, the catenary, the whatever, you have to renew it. And that could be a reason to say, okay, now we fully renew the line. And that could be multiple reasons, as I said, but I think mostly it is because one of the assets are end of lifetime, and that's the real milestone to make a decision, should I renew it or not. Mostly these big decisions are made when the assets are old, going to a theoretical end of lifetime, and you like to install something new, like signaling or other things for the modern railway. So it's up to you. Make your own choice and make the right balance and see what is beneficial for you, and that makes these milestones. A question about EETMS, for example, and what is wise to do when you have automatic train operation. Is it wise to have a smart train and then not so smart infra, or the opposite? And I think exactly that could be the question. What is wise to do? And I think it's not about what is wise to do, but it's more about what is really robust and which you can rely on. When you have smart trains and you like to have an update of the software, for example, you really need an update, and it takes time. But how do you know that all the trains all over Europe have the same update, and how can you control everything is working fine without any lack of problems or interfaces? You also can say the same when you have centralized, very smart infra and them not so wise trains, you can say. Yeah, how can you control that one? But one beneficial thing is it is centralized, what we do now, and all the infra of connecting and checking and all the things are already there. So what is wise? I would invite you to go to the professional education, where we really discuss this big choice, what to do about EETMS or ATO or whatever, and that's on the professional education, which will a follow-up of this MOOC courses. So feel free and enroll yourself on Delft's professional education profit.nl. So maybe you can see you there and have this big debate with all your colleagues or others all over the world about what is the best choice. So be my guest. The last question of today was about Internet of Things and the censoring technique and how to combine all these data into a new approach of preventive or maintenance schedules, and how to make this asset management on maintenance happening. You can think about Internet of Things what you like, but I think it's really the future that new sensors will help the engineer to make the right decisions on the right time and to gain more efficiency in the way of money or time. And how? Yeah, that will be the future, of course. And it's not easy to predict the future, but it will carry on with the easier and the cheaper the sensors will be, the easier you will install it. It must be robust, no failures, and you have to rely on these sensors and this data. And how this will work out together, it's a matter of time. So it's a nice journey for the next decades for us, and also for you, especially when you like to work on the railway business, and welcome as a railway engineer, for example, in your country. Internet of Things is really the future, but the question is how much really will integrate in the maintenance system to predict the real actions, because data is nice, but you need only relevant data, which you make based and will be a foundation for your decisions. So that will be the question for the future, not only just install sensors of Internet of Things and let's see. That's nice as a hobby, but for the real engineering world you need dedicated sensors tailor-made for making decisions on maintenance level. And that's a different question. Many thanks for these questions. I really enjoyed. Hopefully you did. I'm not enjoying the weather, but yeah, that could happen when you live in Holland. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have a nice last ending of the work of this course. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you next time, and next time would be professional education, as I said already. Be my guest, and hopefully you can enter these courses as well to learn more. Also, you get access to the library. When you have access to the library, all the literature you can read and check and find yourself. So that will be a nice alternative to dig in the real world of engineering or railway. So see you later, and hopefully be my guest. Thank you.